Today, students, we are going to start a new chapter, that is lesson number 20, lines and angles. But before starting lines and angles, I just want to tell you about the geometry, because lines and angles are the part of geometry. The word geometry means measurement of earth, because in the word geometry, geo means earth. So in this geometry, we will understand how to measure the length of the earth. So geometry we use in all aspects of our life. So we must be familiar with geometrical concepts. So let's start with first point, that is point. Do you know what is a point? Point is represented by a small dot which you made with the help of a sharp pencil. And what this point tells us exact position of an object. For example, if I want to put a point A, I put a dot and give it any name. Here I am giving A, you can give any name, B, C, D, it's up to you. And these all points you have to underline in the book. This point does not have any length, breadth and the height. You can represent point with the capital letter, as I told you. It doesn't mean that you give capital A. You can give B, C, D, any alphabet you can give. With the help of point, students, we make a line. Lines you know how to make with the help of a scale you are making. You make a straight line. But there's a difference between a line and the line segment, and that difference you have learned in the previous classes also. That the line has no endpoint. No endpoints means they are having arrows. This arrow means that you can extend this line in both the direction, from left also and from right also. And you can give any name to the line also. Clear? It has a definite length, and this line is drawn on a paper. The arrow mark at ends indicate that it can be extended indefinitely in both, means you can extend in both the direction. Clear? And how many lines you can draw? Infinite lines you can draw. If you talk about the edge of a table, side of a rectangle are the example of a line. Clear? Now we discuss line segment. Line segments, with the word segment, you know the meaning of segment. Segment means part. So line segment means you are taking the part of a line. And the part of a line has two endpoints. Two endpoints that you can't extend it. It has a definite length. Instead of indefinite, it is having definite length. And the distance between the 2 points, here they are giving P and Q, you can give any name, is called length of that one point. And the examples are edge of a book, because you can't extend it, side of a blackboard. These all are the examples of line segment. So you also underline these one points. Then come ray. Ray, what is a ray? If you see this one angle, it has dot in one point and arrow in other part. What it depicts? It depicts this thing, that from the arrow you can extend the line, but from the point you can't extend. Clear? It means that it is also indefinite, because you are extending it from one side, no? So that's why we call it ray. It has one end point, and the starting point is called initial point. It is also named by the capital letter of alphabets. Ray, sun rays, torch, rays which come from the torch are the example of ray only. It has no definite length. Clear? So you underline it in the book only. After that, students, lines, we will talk about different types of lines. You learn what is a point, then you learn line, then you learn line segment and ray. Now we'll learn different types of line. There are three types of line: intersecting lines, parallel line, and perpendicular lines. So one by one we will understand lines. Firstly, we understand intersecting line. When two lines or ray that meet or cross each other at a point are said to be intersecting line. Means when they make a cross, they are meeting also, crossing also at one point. So that's why we call intersecting line. You can give any name, AB, CT, any name. It doesn't mean that in the book AB and CD given, you can give any name of it. So you have to underline this also, intersecting lines. Now come parallel lines. Parallel lines are rays or a line that never intersect each other. They are parallel, like the scale, like a railway track, in that the distance between two parallel lines always remains same throughout. Clear? For example, PQ and XY, they are parallel now. They are not intersecting, so they are called parallel lines. Clear? You have to underline these points also. Then come perpendicular line. Perpendicular line is line which intersect each other and also make 90 degree. There is a difference in intersecting lines and the perpendicular line. Intersecting line cross each other, meet each other at a point, but they does not make 90 degree angle, but the perpendicular line always make 90 degree angle. There will be a straight line also, and perpendicular sign is this one. Clear? Wall perpendicular to the floor is the example of it. So you have to underline perpendicular lines also. Clear, students? Now students, we do activity 1 on the behalf of these points. First question is filling the blank, which we will do in the book only. A line has dash endpoints. It is having any endpoint? No. It does not have any points, so you write no endpoints. A dash can be measured. Which thing you can measure? A line you can't measure. Ray you can't measure. You can measure line segment because it has two endpoints. Now a dash has one end point, that is ray. Clear? Then come dash lines meet at a point. They are not saying they are making a 90 degree angle. They are saying only meeting. So what type of line they are? Intersecting lines. Clear? E par, the distance between two dash line remains same throughout, that is parallel lines. Because distance is same and they are not meeting, so we call them parallel lines. Now we do question 2. That one question also you can do in the book only. Classify the following. Are they point, line, line segment and array? First is having arrow, means this is a having arrow and dot, so it is a ray. Point X, so this is a point. MN having arrow, so this is a line, and it is a line segment. Clear? Now we do next question, question number 3. Question number 3 is name all the line segments in each of the following. You have to give the names. First is OP, then come PM, with line should come MN. Line segment you are writing, so that's why lines are coming. In the line no arrows, and NO. Clear? Second one PQ, QR, RP, and put a line on it. Similarly do the C part. C part you will try by yourself. That will be the homework for you. Clear? Now we do question 4. They are saying name all the rays with initial point A, B, C respectively. Clear? So firstly we name it starting from initial points A, B, C. If I start from A, it will be A, X, A, Y, B, X, B, Y, C, X, C, Y, and put a line on it. They said, is ray AX different from ray AY? Yes. Then is the ray BX same as BY? Yes. BX is same BY? Answer is no. Now we do next question 5. Question is 5 is you have to write the true false. Ray PQ is same as ray QP. Are they same? No. Line which meet at a common point are called parallel lines. We have to write false. So instead of it, we write true false. It is false. It is false. A line can be measured. False. Point has no length, breadth and height. True. Clear, students? So today we learn about the lines, different types of lines, point, ray, and on the behalf of that we have done activity 1. So I hope you understand. Thank you and have a nice day.